What's going on, y'all? We out here on YouTube streaming live, trying something different. Realized I'm kind of upset at my thumbnail, so I might be updating that. You always look at some art later down the road and realize you don't like it anymore, so I think I'm gonna go for a little different look. But besides that, going over Nintendo Direct predictions. They've got Nintendo Direct tomorrow, the first Direct in some time now. PlayStation and Bungie connected. I haven't talked about that yet. Scalebound might be coming back. Maybe not. The Xbox game that people was waiting on, they got canceled like probably 5 years ago at this point, maybe more. There's a few other things going on. Witch Queen, Destiny stuff is popping off soon. Got Elden Ring coming out soon. Horizon Forbidden West. Seafood just came out. Got people all in a tizzy on Twitter. So it's a lot of stuff going on if you like the old games, you know what I mean? So hope y'all like coming to YouTube. I'm trying to keep things a little more together. See how it works out for me. Obviously, I've streamed on Twitch, you know, for most part since the last few years, so hopefully my audio is good. Hopefully y'all can hear me. My boy Vinny up in here. Appreciate you, sir. What up, Esper boy? I could be playing Yu-Gi-Oh with the bros, and that is true. That is very true. I haven't even played but that one time with you, so. Esper talking Heli Cash. Go and play Vincent and Yu-Gi-Oh, Esper. I need to see what you talking about, man. Since you the one. You said you was the one back in the day. You gotta cash them checks. Happy to see me in this space. But I say Vinny boy, he ain't fooling around with you now. He ain't fooling around with you. Let's see here. We gotta get my screen together. I should have had all this stuff pulled up sooner, huh? Maybe not, you know. What y'all been doing? Yeah, he showed it come back on me. I had him dead to rights the other day. Then he came in with them little lolly girl cards. You know how you do. Anybody that play lolly cards, you know he got all the power. Let's see here. There's one more article I think I needed to. Oh yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna play some more. Like I said, I kept trying to get more FBI open up. I kept trying to get more what is it, like zombie cards? I was trying to do that, and I was trying to get that Eldritch deck, I guess. I was trying to get Eldritch Golden Lord or whatever, and I didn't get none. And then it's another set of cards I kept fooling with. So I don't even know what I'm be able to build yet. I probably should have stuck with dragons. Who knows? But yeah, I need to work on some. Just practice, have fun with it, figure out your lane. Hey man, the scale of getting good is tough because them people online don't be going to sleep. They've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh since 2000 and shit. Knowing all them XYZ link cards, everything else. Why does it say my bit rate's lower than recommended? What does that even mean? What does it mean? All right, all right, all right. So, key predictions for later. Keep the fun stuff for later. So, first of all, I don't talk about playing Destiny a lot because one, I'm not even like, I'm like between Destiny and like Final Fantasy 14, which I can speak more on Destiny, I guess. It's like two games I've put hundreds of hours in, and I couldn't really tell you anything about them detailed besides I play them. But with Destiny 2, we got Witch Queen coming out, which is pretty major. Basically, the getting into the finale of the light and dark saga of Destiny 2. And they just put out like a pretty cool video earlier today. Basically talking about new abilities and stuff coming out. New season starts in a few weeks, but what I'm trying to say is Destiny's doing pretty big, and PlayStation bought Bungie or acquired Bungie, however you want to put it, last week? For like $4 billion. So a lot of people are like, why would you buy Bungie? They don't got Halo, they only got Destiny. But Bungie's trying to do a lot of different stuff between they're trying to do a lot of different stuff between making movies, and they're trying to expand more, get more games out. They're trying to obviously keep Destiny going for another 5 years probably. They've been wild, and even you intimidated by them Yu-Gi-Oh people calling new Pokemon game for oh, okay. I don't know why that was a weird transition. What's up, Christy? Yeah, I was thinking just jump to that. I'm thinking we're gonna see something Pokemon in a couple weeks. I think Pokemon Day or something is in like 2 weeks, people are saying. But oh shoot, wrong screen. PlayStation bought Bungie, which who in here cares about that? Maybe not me. This is a pretty big deal. Just one, because Activision Blizzard, I talked about that on the channel, 2 weeks ago at this point. Activision Blizzard went to Xbox, which that deal's not technically done yet, so there's like that 10% chance that it won't really go through. But in terms of I think my chat is like way too light. Hold on here. In terms of it not happening, it's slim, but it's pretty big, and a lot of people try to act like that was the reason Sony did this, which is asinine because these deals don't just happen in like a day. What the heck? Oh. I don't know why people think billions of dollars just gets thrown around crazy. I was about to open up that lolly screen, you stupid. Keep that on the private tabs. But yeah, basically, yeah, PlayStation bought Bungie for $3.6 billion. But they said that they're going to keep Bungie as a independent like studio under PlayStation, which one could mean, I mean, looking at it from the outside for a person that just plays video games, it doesn't like, it just seems weird that they would just not take control of the situation. But you don't pay billions of dollars for a company that makes one of the biggest games out there and made one of the biggest games ever, Halo, and not try to make sure that they're doing what you need them to do for PlayStation. So to me, it seems like, I mean, like I said, Bungie's trying to make like movies, and obviously Sony makes movies, TV shows, whatever. Destiny, obviously, that's not going to be billions with the B, probably deals, years in the making. Yeah, I mean, you're talking about like between this and like the Activision deal, like there's so much stuff that we're not even going to see for so long. Like people act like this stuff's going to matter like tomorrow, but so many games and so many changes are going to take place probably within the next 3 to 4 years, especially with how like game development and like COVID is going right now. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we really don't see the fruits of all this for like halfway through this game console generation, which what is even like, and that's a big part of this deal is the fact that Sony, you know, getting Bungie, having a live service game like Destiny to profit off of, regardless of the platform, and obviously Bungie is like the first company made live service games matter that wasn't MMOs. Curious if something going on with Sega. People keep saying that, Christy, where either people are like, oh, maybe Xbox is gonna try to buy Sega, but that's just Xbox buying a foreign company or Japanese company just is so unlikely. I saw an article or somebody was saying that it's just not gonna happen. And Sega, to me, if they were gonna get bought, would have happened way back in the day. I just don't see why they would do it now. Because people try to put up like Sega with Square Enix. What's the other big Japanese company I'm trying to think of? Square Enix, Sega, and damn, I'm trying to think. But like between those two, and then another one I can't think of where. Well, first of all, I mean Sega, like Vincent said, Yakuza is under Sega. Sega also owns Atlas, which does Persona. And people are trying to figure out why like Xbox can't get more Japanese presence, and Xbox is trying to get more Japanese games on their console, which they've been doing more of recently. Like they just got Danganronpa and Taitsuko no Doujin on Game Pass. They got Yakuza, a whole series on Game Pass. They've done some pretty interesting stuff, but like they just, for some reason, they're trying to figure out like why like Final Fantasy VII Remake isn't on on Xbox yet, even though that deal for exclusivity ended a while ago. So it seems like Sony made some like under the table deal to keep Final Fantasy away from Xbox or whatever. The Yakuza, but you're joking saying Yakuza runs Sega. I mean, Yakuza's a big part of what Sega is now. Between that and like Judgment, and I mean obviously Persona with Alice and stuff, and obviously Sonic is Sonic. That boy talking about that damn Blue Dragon. Boy, if you don't go get that little Xbox S, boy. I know you can get one real quick. Get that little Xbox. Lost my train of thought, but yeah, I don't see Microsoft getting any Japanese country. How much is a S300? 300 for the all digital Series S. The shoot, Costco probably got a deal on them too. But even like, and I don't know why people would even think Square Enix would get bought by anybody. Square Enix is one of the most important companies, and people act like Square Enix only puts games on PlayStation. Like they put games on a lot of stuff. It's just the fact that Sony's the one that's been working with them for really detailed for the last 25 years, really since like PlayStation 1 happened. So I don't know why anybody's surprised there's more favor there, but Xbox just needs to make the sales happen, because if nobody's buying the games on the console, why produce the product? So, but you know, going back to the Bungie thing, live service games are going to be so important. Sony said that they're trying to making like 10 live service games happen over the next like 5 or so years. I know they got Haven Studios, which is a new studio that just supposed to be making one. They just got Fire Sprite Studios, which is doing multiplayer stuff. So hopefully, there was some rumors or like kind of reports saying SOCOM might be coming back for PlayStation, which would be cool, especially if Call of Duty is gonna be up in the air in the next few years for them. They starting to say a lot of Square games gonna be PlayStation and PC. Oh, Capcom was the other company that I was trying to think of. Capcom. So, but once again, Capcom getting bought, like, people are wondering, like, oh, Nintendo, they ain't worried about, you know, all this stuff going on. Nintendo came out the other day and even said, like, we're not about to be acquiring people. Like, that's not the game we play. Basically saying the culture of Nintendo is what it is. Where is that article at? Go to IGN. Nintendo isn't all that interested in acquiring companies, prizes, Nintendo DNA. So yeah, I mean, Nintendo obviously, they just put out new numbers. Mario Kart 8's then sold like 42 million copies. Animal Crossing New Horizons, which has only been out for what have Horizons been? It's almost 2 years now. It's sold like 35 million copies. Like, it's crazy numbers. So it's like, why would Nintendo do anything? But if something like, if Capcom were to some reason want to get bought, like why would Capcom do that? Because they make so much money everywhere. Nintendo DNA. It sound like a console they would make. But like Capcom does so much with Nintendo also, and they've done a lot with Xbox. They've done it so much with PlayStation. That's definitely off the table. Sega getting bought by somebody, to me, no. Even with Sega, they just did the deal with Xbox for like making some kind of super game and tag teaming with like technology, which isn't the same thing as getting bought. That's just partnering up to do things. And PlayStation and Xbox said they still gonna be spending a lot of money on trying to get acquisitions done, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be the biggest of big companies and stuff like that. Which I'm just kind of tired of the discussion of like acquiring and everything, because people are just getting kind of out of hand online, and that's, I mean, I'm just tired of console war talk in general. Which to me, I got all the consoles. I mean, I kind of in a way favor PlayStation, but in a lot of ways I like Nintendo a lot. It just depends on what it is. And like, I don't have a problem with Xbox. Like, if they got the games I want to play, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play a game wherever it is. Like, it's just the type of person I am. Christy will tell you, Esper will tell you, like, I'm gonna play games wherever. Too many damn games. And even like, I'm curious for y'all in the chat, what do y'all think about Game Pass and the value of games right now? Because like with Game Pass, people are like, oh, I pay $15 a month, I pay this dollar, whatever it is, I get all these games, indie games, AAA games, whatever. And like a game like Sifu that just came out, which I'm not sure how many of y'all are familiar with what Sifu is a new indie title. It's like $40. That's PlayStation and PC exclusive. And like a whole bunch of people are like, oh, this game's not worth it because it's $40, and supposedly people were able to beat it in like an hour, but nobody I've seen is beating this game in an hour just off of the strength. Like, you gotta actually know what the hell you're doing. Like, people are making it seem like $40 is too much for a quality game. Wish it came out sooner and you would have kept your sub.